Yeah. We are live. Good. Well, I'm here today, and it's a really beautiful day. And I am excited for all kinds of reasons today. Lots of nice things. So, one of the things I'm excited about is that I'm going to start a new rug, and I finished Anticipation. So, this rug is all done. And we'll tell you what we're. Oh, I just found a spot that I missed. I'm surprised Norma. Sometimes she finds a little spot. I gotta hook that in today. Right there. See, there's a little bald spot. That's too big a bald spot. We can't get away with that. Donnie Miller teases me. He says eventually you're just going to put one loop on a piece of burlap and call it a rug, Deanne. So I'll just get a bit of wool and fix that. But before that, let's introduce who we are and what we're doing. I'm Deanne Fitzpatrick. This is Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio, and this is our live. And we have been doing this live 170 something times, I think, Angela.
175-ish.
175-ish times. Lorna records it for us on Instagram, and Angela records it for YouTube, the Deanne Fitzpatrick Studio website, and for Facebook. So I'm going to fix that, and I'll just show you. It's so simple. All you got to do, get my hook, a little bit of blue. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I just need a bit of blue wool. Okay. So one of the things I want to do today is I want to decide which pattern to do next. And I'm not sure. I have a square drawn on there. But that doesn't mean it has to be a square pattern, but it's going to fit in that size. Let's just fix this up here. There we go. So you can win this rug if you order this week. We are giving this rug away as part of our Packing Presents promotion. And I'm excited about that. A lot of you have been ordering. A lot of you I know were waiting to order. It's always a little quiet, like around Christmas, and then on Boxing Day, the packing presents. And we've got great presents. Things I've been picking out all year. Some things that we were made by local people. So this rug is in the offering, and it is called Anticipation. And we are going to give it away probably, I guess we'll draw this week after the 31st, because the packing presents promo only lasts until the 31st. That's for something special I'm doing later. All right, so what I want to do is I just want to go on my website right here. And I'm honestly choosing, like, it's not like I'm going on here and finding, if you think that, like, if you think that I'm actually going on here and finding the pattern, that's all planned, you haven't been watching long enough. Because there's just no way. I'm just going on here now and looking at some of my new patterns that are on the website. And I don't want to do a Christmas one. I don't want to do a pumpkin one. I do like this Wonder Sky one. I do like the daisy feels big, and I like that sky. I sort of did something like that lately. Those are Christmas patterns. Those are rebooting tradition. Okay. All right. So I do really love this and this Wonder Sky here. I could do that. I could hook that pretty nicely. I might adapt it a little bit. And I love this one here, this Daisy Feels one. But I sort of feel like that was the very first one in the Mystery Art Project. Let's go into abstract patterns, because I'm kind of feeling a little abstract-y right now. There's some here that I have never hooked before. I love this design, and I have hooked it before. This modern loop and circles. Should I hook it again or do a variation of it? Modern leaf loop, 20 by 30. I might change the dimensions. And I love Organic Fire. I hooked that once before too. And I have never done this one, Modern Circles, or I've never done this one. And this one, like, almost I'm not even sure I can, like, some of them, like, can I do them justice? But I'm looking at this and thinking, I could probably do that justice. The Curly Abstract, 18 by 34. Okay, that's a possibility. All right, or a version of that. Okay, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to look at one more, and then I'm going to go draw something for inspiration. Floral patterns, floor patterns, house patterns, landscape patterns. Man, you never get me enough landscape. Okay. This one keeps coming up. Wonder sky. This big, beautiful sky. Okay. Okay, are we going abstract or are we going wonder sky? So that's wonder sky. And this is curly abstract. I feel like we haven't really done an abstract on here, and I think it would be kind of fun. Okay, so this is going to be a version of curly abstract. 18 by 34. Okay, I'm going to try it. I got to get something else. I got to get my... All right. We had a wood fire in the yard last night, Lorna. I thought of you because you hate the smell of wood smoke.
No, I like the smell.
Don't like it on your clothes.
I don't, but when you win at night, you got to shower.
You do. You do have to shower.
Wash your clothes.
But I don't know. I can't really smell the wood smoke off this. Can you?
But that's the problem.
Can you smell the wood smoke off it?
No.
No? Okay, good. Good.
Yeah. I love a fire.
Oh, I just love it.
Can't stand the smell.
Okay, so I'm going to draw something like that on here. It's not going to be exactly that. But I think that most people really, when you do a pattern anyway, you adapt it. Like most of us adapt. Do you, Darla, when you're hooking, do you adapt your patterns?
Sometimes.
Sometimes a bit.
Well, they're mostly all your patterns, so. Oh, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit to make them your own. Yeah. Is your kids gone back?
Yeah, Brett's going back home.
Yeah. So I'm going to make mine a little smaller. I'm going to go 24. What size is that one? 18 by 34. I'm going to do like 16 by 24. Just a little bit smaller. But you'll get the idea. So we'll do 14. And we have 2 new staff, eh, Darla?
Yes, we do.
What do you want to come over here and visit with me? You might as well. Do you feel like it?
Yes. Sure.
Okay. We have 2 new staff. So I'm just looking at this now and thinking, how do I do this? I do this. Great.
Well, we lost the staff.
We lost a staff person. She moved away to another province. And we'll miss her.
Yeah, we're going to miss her.
We are going to miss her.
She was in this morning.
Was she in this morning? Is she taking off soon?
Yeah, they're on their way. So she came in, her and Patrick and the boys. And
they came in to say goodbye to Terry and to us.
Some final hugs, yeah.
Oh, good. That's good.
They're really excited, though.
They are excited and happy. Okay, so I'm just drawing this on here. And then here, this is the part that scares me, is these darn blocks. Like, how the heck am I going to do these in the midst of all of that? What do you think, Darla?
I'm interested to see you do an abstract, because I've never seen you do one.
Well, I think it's good. I'm kind of in the mood now for a little bit of abstractiness. So if you decide that you're ordering this pattern, folks, this one is just a little bit different, right? Because I just hand drawn it. So, but this is the one I'm going to work on over the next little while.
So when did you actually draw that pattern?
Oh, I would say 5 or 6, 10, maybe 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I have so many patterns drawn. I just don't want to keep putting more and more on the website because it feels like, so I have to think about like, because it feels like too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then there's these circles in here. What the heck are they? So I'm thinking like something roses with this. I don't know if that's right or not, but, and then I have these blocks up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be all neutrals too. So now when you decide, if you're deciding on an abstract rug, so this to me is kind of like waves and roses and, you know, whatever. You got to forget this line because that's the old line that was there. Get rid of that. Now I got to decide. So I have to decide on a palette. So I'm going to put that away now because we've decided. And I'm going to use something from Greg's new collection for that. I didn't know that I'd be stumped right at this point. Huh. I don't think I can just start it today. Like, I think I can test out some rugs and stuff on it. But I think if I just start it, like I might start wrong because I haven't sort of finished what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing here. I could just outline. Oh, dear. Okay. I could do some outlining. Well, like, okay, let's look at it. Let's really look at that and think, what are we seeing? I'm seeing, like, I sort of see black squares here with traditional, but I don't feel like hooking that. So sometimes, you know, you feel like hooking something, and I kind of want to start with one of these. And I just kind of know that I'm going to start with like a yellow, this citrine color, even though I was going over here to get the ruby. But I feel like that citrine color. This is Greg's new collection. This will give me a minute to sort of get myself together because I'm stumped a little bit right now.
That's a first.
Yeah, it is a first. So this is Greg's new collection. What's this yarn called, Ange? Do you know?
Something Scandi, I think.
Eco Scandi, the big bulky Scandi. So he's done, and it's the Gemstone collection. And this is, how do you say that word? Is that peridot? Peridot, citrine, ruby, amethyst, and sapphire. And these are big. These are big 200-gram skeins. So I am just going to choose a couple of colors and go from there. And maybe I'll choose the green because I feel like I'll tell you what my struggle is right now, really, is I'm trying to decide between neutrals and colors. And I'm not really sure. Are Megan's yarns there? Can I have Megan's collection? Because we were using that last week, and I just want to see, like, there's part of me that really thinks this might work in there. Like these heathery, and look at that green. I have this at home. That's a baby eggplant. So this was the collection we had last week. It sold really well, folks. We have to order more of that. It's still available. Golden Lake and the peridot. I feel like this is a really safe bet with that now. I think I can do that. All right, let's take off. This was not a magic cape. I just thought, I thought it might be like a magic cape, but it's not a magic cape because I'm stumped. All right. Okay. So we have
congratulations on here for something that nobody was new.
I know. Yeah, something beautiful happened to me this week. It happened. I don't know who did it, but thank you, whoever you are, who made that nomination, and hopefully you'll tell me who you are, because it's really a stunning thing to have happen to you. Yeah, I was awarded. It was announced this morning. I've been awarded the Order of Canada for our work in rug hooking. So for my work in rug hooking and for bringing it to an art form is what it said. And the Order of Canada is a really beautiful honor, and I will go to Ottawa and receive it from the Governor General, Mary Simon, when her honorable, I guess, is it? What you say? And I will receive it for my work in rug hooking. Yeah, so it's really pretty amazing.
It is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you, Darla.
Totally amazing.
Thank you very much. I'm just a little bit, like, I've known for a while, but I've, sometimes things stun you. Yeah, a bit, they really do. So, I need my string. Gosh, can I leave again? You can come with me if you want. Come on. We've got to get some string. I use chalk line, because if I don't use that, then it's going to get really, this is chalk line. It comes on Comes on a thing like this. You buy it from the hardware store. And I really like it with my Shed Camp frame. So come on back out. We're going to tighten our sides here. So, yeah, so it's a beautiful thing, and it is an honor that's been in Canada for a long time, and it is, I think I read about it, and it comes, the initial idea came from Hebrews in the Bible, and it just means they wanted a better country for people who, this is what the root of this order is, and I am now a member of that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Do you need to get, somebody has to nominate you, and then somebody decides?
Yeah, someone
that
nominates
you
me,
are
and
deserving.
then people they get references, and I've since heard that there were references written from here and from other people who worked with me, and I don't know who else. And then I don't know who made the nomination. I imagine I asked if I was allowed to know, and they said no, but that if when you when the award happens, a lot of times the person who nominated you will make themselves known to you. So hopefully they will, and I can thank them. Yeah,
That's unbelievable.
it is really.
It's not unbelievable.
I
don't mean to say
it is
unbelievable.
Thanks, it's just, how did that happen to you? It is.
It's totally believable.
Yeah, thank you. But it is unbelievable. It's a really beautiful thing. So I am excited, and I'm having quite a day. And so I was a little late coming in a little bit, but not too bad. I had 1 minute to spare, Darla said.
That's right. No rush.
No rush. My daughter was home raiding the pantry, so I was kind of chatting with her and getting her some fish to take back with her to the city. So, okay, let's start. And so this is Peridot, and this is our new collection. Okay, Greg. We haven't had very many collections lately, but we have one from Megan last week and one from Greg this week. So I'm just going to start here, and you'll have to bear with me because I'm not really sure where I'm going or what I'm doing with this piece. And you might come back next week and this is pulled out and I've started somewhere else. So, but I feel like I love this yarn. It's just as thick and streamy. It's easy to hook. Oh, it looks like an avocado. Sometimes. So I really do get a little like choosing colors when you're all here with me is sort of like, it's kind of hard. So I don't know how much hooking I'll get done today. Really, I can't hardly sit still today. I'm kind of excited and kind of wound up. And
I think there's going to be another party.
There's definitely going to be a little party. We're going to have a little fun. This is the thing today, though. It's getting close to New Year's Eve. And we all know what my word of the year is. It's renew, because I'm getting ready for that a 2-day online retreat. I'm just so nervous today. Like, I'm never nervous on here. I feel like, woo. Anyway, so my word of the year is renew. But our question of the day, Angela and I were talking yesterday, and we want to know if you have a word for the year. And this is the idea of a word for the year. Last year, I didn't pick a word. I had so many words from years before, but I was going through some notes and I was thinking about, all that's happened in the last year. And I really want to renew. I want to renew some old acquaintances. I want to renew some, not even old acquaintances. That sounds like the line from the song, but I want to renew some friendships. I want to renew my relationship with some of the themes that I've done in my rugs over the years and come back to them new. I want to put my heart into the new, like February, between January and February, and really for the last month, all the main thing that I've been working on are the inspiration sessions and the Renew conference, like our 2-day online retreat. And so I'd like you to think seriously about, what word do you need in your life? Like, what word? And a word is so much easier than a resolution, though resolutions can be good. Once I resolved to start writing, and I wrote every day for 5 years on my blog, right? Once I resolved to quit smoking, and I have never had a cigarette since. That was 28 years ago. No, 38 years ago. So resolutions can be great. I'm not a basher of resolutions. I like the idea of a word because you can just carry it with you. You can just sort of remind yourself, once a week, okay, what does that word mean now? And a word can shift and change as you change. So have you ever picked a word for the year, Darla?
I've never picked a word for the year,
No.
but I was thinking as you're talking, because I don't ever take time for self-reflection. I'm not.
You don't ever take time for self-reflection?
No. And then I'm thinking maybe that should be my word, is self-reflection.
Reflection.
Because I never do that.
You know what they say? They say that it's it's not really completely true, obviously, but they say that self-reflection is sort of kind of one of the things that makes life worth living. It's sort of different philosophers have said.
And grow.
Yeah. And think. To think about what we've done. I really kind of believe that if we don't reflect on what we do, it's hard to learn. Like, even when I take notes, if I don't go back and look at them, what's the point? I have to sort of think about them. What about you guys? Do you ever pick a word, Lorna, or a resolution?
Last year, but sometimes resolution, but I haven't really thought about it. I haven't really time
No.
this year.
What about you, Ange? Not thought about it yet?
I don't know.
So
I'll think on that for next week.
you know what, Angela, one of her things for this year was that she wanted to make the lives better and stronger. And I think you've really done that, Angela.
I hope so.
I feel like we're more put together. I mean, I know I still forget things in the other room, but other than that, I really feel like, we're pretty good. We start a minute or two on time. Like, we have no more upside down videos. I'm not sideways anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really think that you just decided that you're going to do that with intention, and you really did that really well. And I called out to you yesterday, but you weren't here, as often I do. I sit in the office and I say, Angela. And then she's sometimes there and she's sometimes not, because she spends a lot of time out front because she manages the studio as well as does our graphic design. But one of the things I wondered was, like, last year you said you wanted to do that, and I just wondered what you wanted to do this year. So you should think about that, like, because if there's anything we need, you know what I mean? Anything you want to do more of or less of or differently or make better, I think it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, you don't have to pick a word for a year. You don't have to make a resolution. I had a beautiful podcast guest yesterday, Deanne. Oh, and I said, like, he's 94. And I said, what do you think about, like, with the new year, Cleo? Like, do you think about it a lot? Like, when you're 94, do you reflect? Because I was writing yesterday, because I was almost like, this year has been so beautiful and so good. You're almost afraid of the next year. Do you know what I mean? Like, you step forward, like, can it be as good? Can it be as beautiful? Like, look at you this year, all the things you did this year, Lorna, if you start counting them up.
What'd you do, Lorna?
All those shingles that got put on your place. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All those drives apart. Like, you had a good year, really. And your kids are good and they're healthy. And you know what I mean? Like, these are the things we count, right? Where we have good health. Like,
And every year you have a good year.
Yes.
You would just hope, like.
It's tender.
You're really thankful and you hope.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
No, you don't know. And Cleo said, I don't think about the past too much, and I don't count on the future too much. I think about the day, and every day I can get up and help somebody, I feel like I had a good day. And he said, I don't know what's going to happen when I wake up in the morning, but I just get up. And so, like, it's just such a, I guess it's such a Buddhist thought. Cleo used to be a priest, it turns out. But he's very in the moment about the day at 94. And that podcast is up if you want to go listen to Cleo while you're hooking. He's just a charmer and really beautiful man. And hooking rugs at 94. and has hooked a lot of rugs
Wow.
in the last 30 years.
That's
So
amazing.
so that's the question of the day, and we want to hear from you. But if you want to put it here later in the week or whenever, just come back. Maybe you don't have to don't just jump on a word. Just wait and the word will come to you. I think the way to find a word is to look at what you're wondering about and what you're thinking about and what is already coming up. Like the whole idea of renewal keeps coming up for me. Like I'm not a magic, I can't wave a magic wand and come up with 100 new ideas. Sometimes I have to go into myself and look at the ideas that I had jotted down, 6 months ago or 6 years ago, and sort of look at those and how they relate to me now, and then I can bring those together with other new ideas, which is one of the things we're going to be talking about in the Renew retreat. So I can only, what we've already done and what we already have is often enough, I think. And it doesn't mean that we're not going to do more or grow more or come up with new ideas. We are, but there's a lot of richness in the lives that is already happening to us and already that we are already engaged in. And that's true for you, and it's true for me, it's true for Darla and you and Angela, and it's true for Lorna. And your word is already there, right? You don't have to go find a word. A word is just going to pop into your head at supper time, right? So I'm not saying rush down, write a word. Just pay attention. All we have to do is pay attention to our lives. And a good way to pay attention, this is how I pay attention. Just like that. And I walk. I yammered a lot today.
Do you listen to music when you're cooking at home?
Sometimes. Angela's got me on to really light classical. So I've been listening to that a bit. A lot of times I listen to podcasts, but I do find that podcasts sort of sometimes, now I'm trying to for half an hour or so to hook with nothing, no sound, because I think that's when you can hear yourself. And maybe you can say a few prayers or whatever, right? However, everybody prays in different ways. Yeah, so I find I do. And when I walk, I don't take anything with me. No headphones. Don't you find that, Lorna? You must clear your head every day.
Yeah, no, it's the best thing I ever did.
I know.
Honestly.
You know what, Elizabeth? I went out to lunch with Elizabeth the other day. Elizabeth Cross, my friend. And we were talking about walking. And she said, telling people about walking. And she said, that's probably one of the best things you can do for people. It is really, changes your life, right?
Yes.
Changes your body. It changes your mind. It even changes your heart. Walking, reflecting, thinking. It'll be interesting to see now, Darla, if you take that as a word, what it'll be like.
Yeah,
I wonder.
I'm thinking about it as I'm standing here.
Yeah. I wonder what Jim's thinking as he's hearing this.
I dare not say.
I dare not say. So we have you on for a special reason today, Darla, because you are
packing presents.
You're packing
presents.
So let's go over and look at those orders and see what we got. So every year we pack little presents, and these are funny little gifts. They're sweet little gifts. We wrap them. It takes hours and hours to wrap these presents. Oh, where is? I'm going to. Okay, this is one gift, one order, not one gift. Sorry, this is one order, Darla, too. So this order. So I think that goes with 2 presents.
Yep.
So I'll put your. So what are you doing there? What do you got?
Well, we have our little order form. I won't show you, but so then we go around the shop and pick out everything that you that you've ordered.
Yeah.
And then we look and see. It's a 1 gift, a 2 gift, a 3 gift.
Okay.
So this lovely order
is different.
And I don't know I don't know anything what's in these presents.
You don't know because they're all every other. You got to figure. You get some of them. You're going to figure it out, right? Yeah.
So it's like I pick a big one or a little one. It's so fun. So I think, I think I'll do this one.
Yeah.
But I don't want 2 big ones.
No, so one little one and one big one.
And one like
so she gets 3 presents in her order.
Yes.
Okay. So that goes in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun, eh?
It's just like Christmas, isn't it?
Well, it is Christmas, Darla.
Oh yeah. Right.
That's right.
Right, it's called Boxing Day.
Yeah. All right.
So
And then you
there's
got
that
another one there too.
And
you got a
then-
little note in every. We write a note
we'll
in
write a
every
little
order.
note. Yeah.
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 And so this one, you might not. I don't know if you recognize what you've ordered, but
Yeah. Somebody might see their order here,
Yeah.
which would be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
but look how beautiful this is.
I know.
That's why it's so fun.
Look at that.
working here.
What is that?
That's your messy bits.
Oh, that's a bag of messy bits.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. This is the wildflower.
Oh no, you're
Yeah,
right.
That's right. Someone
Yeah,
else had the
you're
messy
right.
bits.
Somebody else had messy
Yeah,
bits.
that's our
That's
wildflower.
beautiful.
No, the messy
Isn't that
bits are
beautiful?
messier, way messier than that.
Way messier.
Yeah.
Those are pretty. So then it's like, let's see. Let's do one of these and one of these. This is a twofer.
A twofer.
This is a
Okay.
twofer,
All right. And then this one.
And then this one. It's only one item, but it's
Yeah. 3 yards of linen.
3 yards
Yeah.
is a beautiful gift.
Yeah, it is. But that's not the gift. She ordered that.
Yeah, she ordered
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
She might think it's a gift when she gets it. So we'll go.
Oh, there's going to be a gift in there.
Yeah. So we'll go like that. And tuck
Okay.
that in there.
Beautiful.
And then we go back and we wrap them
And
all
then
up in a bag.
this one you're going to put.
That's probably going to be
Two
a
gifter?
twofer. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's what. Oh,
I don't know what they are.
yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll go like
Keep
that.
going like that. All right.
Yeah.
Great.
And that's basically
right.
what we're doing
Great.
for the next couple of weeks.
Good. That's what we're doing for the next couple of weeks. I
Yeah,
know it
yeah.
is. It's a big thing.
Yeah, it takes a
This
little
is a
while
big
to
deal for us.
catch up.
Like it's a big fun deal, and we are excited. I can turn that over.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's it for today, folks. I don't know. It must be. I have a watch now. Look, and I am good. It's 11:30, and we started like at 2 minutes after 11, so we're good. So think about your word for the year. What are you going to carry into the year with you? What are your thoughts and ideas? I will think about my colors here and what I'm going to do. I'm sorry I couldn't go any further today. I just couldn't. Without really like committing myself too far ahead. I need to think about it and I need to look at it. And what I'll do maybe next week is I'll punch up some colors and then we'll lay some colors beside it. So we have 2 beautiful collections. This is Greg's collection. Ruby, citrine, amethyst, and sapphire. And if you order before the 31st of December, we'll be packing presents in them for you. And I think these are $39.95 each. These are great big skeins. I just want to show you just how big they are. There they are. Like, look at that. That is a lot of wool. And I think, I don't know, they do go good together. The citrine is still playing on my mind. So that is this for this week. And I want to thank all of you for watching, because really all of you who support me every week, and Angela and Lorna and Darla and all the staff who work here at the studio, my family, everybody has made a difference, and you have all enabled me to be a teacher and to put forth my work as art. And I am honored to be a member of the Order of Canada, and I am grateful to everyone who has contributed to that. And many of you have. So, all of you have, really, for your watching. And thank you very much. God bless everybody. And when you share rug hooking, you never know what you're sharing. And don't be fooled into thinking that it isn't important, that creating beauty isn't important. Beauty is an essential and integral part of our lives. And we should make some effort every day to create beauty.